So we're down here at Overland Motorhomes in Hamilton to have a chat with Paulie. So Paulie's got 20 years experience in the industry to do with RV conversion and bus builds. His knowledge and expertise in this area is going to be absolutely invaluable. So we're here to put Henry up on the hoist. We'll put some water tanks in, the heaters, the gas cylinder, cut some hatches out as well as the top hatch as well. Let's get inside and get amongst it. When it comes to these sort of conversions, Paulie, what's the most important thing, mate?
The number one thing with vans of this size is the utilising your dead space.
Yep. So how did I go with the layout that I had before, mate?
Well, the layout you had was okay, but you know, when you've been doing it for a while, and this might be our maybe 100th van and plus.
I feel like we're going to have our lovers tiff already, mate.
I'm sure we'll get around it. Yeah. So we've tweaked the design a couple of places and made a bit better use of the space, and I think at the end it's going to be a fantastic unit.
We're going to remove the existing 12-volt lighting from the cab. We're going to attach all these battens to the top of the roof with some carbon from Holdfast, and then we're going to start running our pre-wire. So I've got some 4mm twin wiring. I'm going to run these all to my appliances, to my lights and to my power points, all the way back to the battery, and I'll just try to use all these struts where I can to try and hide all the wiring. Alright, another day at Overland Motorhomes. I've gone with the Mammoth insulation made from recycled plastic bottles and chemical and most importantly itch free. I have seen some people using this spray and foam. I'm sure that's fine as well, but the pros here in New Zealand anyway, we go with the Mammoth. Basically we just use this ADOS spray, spray it on the surface, spray it on the back of the insulation, chuck it up. Really important that we use a respirator because it's quite potent, much like my breath in the morning. So really important that we pretty much cover every single surface that we've got available. It's good at keeping the heat out as well as keeping the heat in. Yeah, so we've blanketed Henry up now. Boys have helped me dress her up nicely, just to stop any of the sparks damaging the paintwork and the glass once again. And now it's time to give her a bit of cosmetic surgery. So I've got my Black & Decker angle grinder with a 125 disc on it, good for depth of cut and accessibility. You can also move the guard, which is quite handy. So a little bit nervous, just hoping I'm not going to have a big panel beating bill after this, so wish me luck. This week we used the old Black & Decker angle grinder to cut out our side panels as well as our windows on the other side. She's 1200 watts of absolute power and brutality, 125 cutting disc, great for depth of cut and accessibility, easily changeable guard as well. So get on down to Mitre 10 or Mitre 10 Mega, pick one of these puppies up, so you might win that big puppy over there. Be pretty handy, wouldn't it? Create your own adventure.